Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back with more of the IMSA series here on Iracing. This time round, 45 minutes of Long Beach. Yes, that's all that needs to be said. It's going to be an experience, I think, is the right way we're going to use to describe this one here today. We start P3 as the #1 car in our split. Yeah, quite a spread out I rating. I'm hoping that the leader in GT is going to give the LMP2 some room. Ready for the start of this one. But yeah, 45 minutes ahead of us around Long Beach. Unfortunately, through the hairpin as well. My wheel likes to do its weird calibration thing. Hopefully, we won't get that too many times. But yeah, hopefully, we can just keep it clean, get through the opening lap, and see where we go from there. Now, I think we've sort of come to a gentleman's agreement that we're going to go single file through the final corner. And there we go. Green flag racing here at Long Beach. Pace feels fairly good, but again, this one is just going to be one of those races where you get to the flag and you're probably going to get a decent result, as we learnt in Formula 3 a couple of weeks ago. But obviously, yeah, if you do go on to enjoy, make sure you leave a like and get yourself subscribed as well. There's already death up in LMP2. As that's not quite what you want. That's a guy reversing back onto the racing line. That is definitely not what you want. How on earth did we get through there? Which I'm sure will be a question we're asking a lot over the course of this race. Almost feels like week 13, to be honest. This week we got VRS at... Oh, that's fine. We got VRS at Lime Rock. That was an ordeal. So if you missed out on that video, we'd definitely recommend going back and checking it out. We've already got the whole Citroen GT battling the LMP2s. Again, we just need to try and settle down into our own rhythm, because it is just going to be one of those races where you've got to keep it out of the walls, and you'll probably walk away with quite a good result. Very wide open SOF in GT. Garn Pole's only got 1.2k. There's not many sign-ups for this one, so I think, yeah, we'll wait and see. I mean, he's going to gain 104 if he wins this, which hopefully we'll be able to put a stop to, but you never know. Yeah, 35 laps roughly ahead of us as well. If we make it that far, who really knows? But yeah, certainly going to be one where concentration is key, and just try not to do anything silly. But I'm sure mistakes will be made. If you can apply some pressure to the guy in front, fair chance you can force an error. Always about trying to get used to how much curb you can take around here as well in these kind of cars. So that's where a lot of people gain all the time by just making the track as wide as possible. Things like there, obviously you go way over the curb, but it's got no issues with it. I think I've done 3 races so far around Long Beach on iRacing, and none of them I've actually made it to the end. Closest one I got to was that Formula 3 race, where we were only a couple of laps down. But even then, I mean, we gained I rating in that one, which was quite funny. I thought we were going to lose our 2k, but so many cars had issues that, you know, we still ended up gaining. Despite, yeah, I think it was 2 or 3 laps down at the end. What lap time was that? 16? That's not right. No, 18.0. That seems more like it. So the guy first then, in split, does seem to be pretty quick. That's a little curve by the Corvette. Again, the mistakes will be made by people. P2's might only lap us once here. Oh no, bit of a snag. Got away with it though. It's just if you break over that bump. Antonio looking rather fast out the front.
Don't let this guy intimidate you. That was 118.
Another big lockup. There's another dead LMP2. He was going to rejoin right in front of me. And he's got 800 I rating, so I'm looking forward to this. Is this guy going to be able to get back past us? I'm not convinced. Be so careful I don't wallop the inside wall there. I reckon Antonio those picked up a little bit of damage. This gap's come back down. There's a bit of an assault of the mind, this kind of track. Because again, there's really no let up. Especially in a car with no ABS. So again, we almost snagged the brakes there. I think we got away with it. That's under the curb. Be a new PB for the racer, but I think yeah, the gap's pretty much holding level now to the top two again.
You're 2 tenths off the pace in sector 1. Car left, clear left.
You're just gonna sit on the apex? Yes.
Clear left.
Really? It's not really that good driving, buddy. Sits on the apex. We try to avoid him and he just cuts across the nose. That's late. Nope, got away with it. Oh. Slides around a lot. Might have no ABS, but definitely still meant to have traction control. I can't imagine I'm running very much of it, yeah, no? 3 is pretty standard for this thing. That's a good lap. Wonder if the track's heating up though. It was a very good lap.
That's the best lap in your class.
That's the line you want through there. Flat run over the curbs. Little kiss the wall. Oh, way too wide. It's going to compromise our run. Oh. Well, that time gained, we throw away right at the end of the lap. Do you feel like we are slowly getting into a groove though, but this guy's about to screw us? Come on, get out of the way.
Right side's clear. Car right.
What is that?
Still there. Clear right. The gap in front has increased to 5.9 seconds. It's the faster car approaching.
How on earth we didn't hit him then? Let's try and hit some good laps again then. As I think we've got about a 23 car split. 8 LMP2s and then 15 GTs.
Pulling away. The gap behind is now 0.8. The track temperature is falling. It's now 35 Celsius.
Track is getting a bit colder though by the sounds of it.
Your last lap time was at 17.91.
LMP2 is now all over the back of the two top GTs. Oh no. Oh, got away with that again.
Don't be intimidated. Keep it behind you. seconds.
Back end likes to slide. Seems to be a lot of battling going on behind us though. Swapping the positions. Yeah, so I've put 7.4 gallons of fuel in, so probably going to be a little bit over.
That lap was at 17.80.
Just trying to hit some consistent laps, try and get past the top, or get up to the top two even, I should say. It's under 6 now. I'm going to try and monitor a bit more closely. Guy behind's quick though, fair play.
The guy behind is now 0.8.
I've got to be careful of him. Gap's down to 5.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Ooh. So yeah, fuel's going to go about 37 minutes then.
143. Sector 1 is
So we really won't need half a tank.
off the pace. Sector 2 time is okay. Sector 3 time is fast.
Only about quick through sector 3, and that's where I feel I'm losing the most time. Oh, that's not the steering line out. That's not going to help us. That's a friendly reminder from Long Beach that it will still do that to you. Oh, that's going to make corners like that a bit more difficult. Haven't been meatballed for it though. Yeah, that's probably going to cost us about a second a lap. Just gives you nowhere near the same sort of confidence under brakes. That whole thing now is going to take us a few more laps just to wind back at the pace again. If we even can. Got the LMP2 though. Just hit the road again.
Yellow flag.
I'll get out of the way. Why aren't you getting out of the way? Come on. Tempted almost to pit soon, see what the damage is like, and then we can pull out some sort of undercut. Again, I mean, this race is all about survival. Carnage kicking off. Oh, that was close. Oh, it wasn't close. I hit it. If anything, we need to be clipping the inside wall there. Try and re-straighten up the steering rack. Cool, that's definitely quicker though. Oh, what are you flashing your lights at, buddy? Go for a move if you like. What's this?
We're at the halfway point. Should be about 13.
Oh my god. What on earth's going on here then? This is gonna be death.
The driver in front of us is Fernandez. Blue flag. Car left.
I've been absolutely walloped.
Car left. Clear left. The track temperature's rising. It's now left
This
side.
is just a massacre. I'm pitting now. I locked up, snagged the guy in front, and the guy behind me just completely walloped me.
Still
Are we
there.
3 wide?
Clear right.
No. Oh god, there's more death. Oh, this is just ridiculous. Right, I'm pitting now.
Inline speed limit is
I could have lobbed 5 gallons in. I think that's all we'll need. We'll see how bad the damage is. 2 minutes of optionals. It's about 2 laps we'll lose. We'll take some of it. Should change the tyres whilst we do it, to be honest. We'll knock it back down to 2 minutes, and then we'll go. Steering rack straight again? Near enough. I think it is. Yeah, just kick the wheel, line it back up. Or I don't know actually. No, it's not.
There's traffic behind, take care. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. Nice and smooth.
Over halfway there, though. To be honest, if that carnage keeps continuing, we might be able to get an undercut. Yeah, that whole LMP2 GT, whatever you want to call it, cluster, was not fun to be a part of. We're down to 10th as well, minus 49 iRacing. And we have picked up even more damage from that incident. Obviously both front and rear. And again, mistakes will be continued to be made by others. I'll keep monitoring the gaps.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Ritter.
Yeah, we're losing a lot down the straights now. Gap's down to 15 to the guy in front there.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Actually taking time out the leader as well, if those gaps are accurate. Another 2 seconds out the guy in front. Oh shit.
You're reeling, Ritter. Yeah, the gap is now 13 seconds.
Another 6 tenths out the leader as well.
118.07.
Nice when you get your FPS back around here. It's alright as a track just to sort of hop lap by yourself for a bit.
35 Celsius.
That's a bit sketchy. more cars into the pits as well. There'll be some places to be had, as long as we don't actually wallop the outside wall.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Didn't take much at all out of her to that time.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. P9.
Gap to lead is pretty much stabilised. I've now got something to race though. I've actually got another Porsche to race though, which might be fun. Unless he's way quicker than me. Actually, we'll just watch him waltz off into the sunset, who knows? Oh, that was close. Oh, he's got 2k as well.
That was 118.
His best lap was pretty much the same as mine. So he might have some damage. There's the Corvette that killed us. Oh, that's not going to help him. Oh no. That was one of those ones where I just knew it was happening. Definitely lost a bit more front aero. Surprised we haven't had as more cars drop out, to be honest, but I guess these things are built pretty tough.
The gap in front is increasing, it's now 2.3.
Keep at it though. Oh, pin. She whacked the panel then. It straightened up the steering rack somewhat though. Maybe that wasn't such a bad thing. No idea how.
Stay focused, we're still in this, E8.
Still gaining places slowly. Oh. What am I doing? You just need to bring the thing home now. know what might happen between the two in front of us. It should have easily been about P6 at the moment.
10 minutes to go.
I mean, there's still a couple more cars that need to pit, I think. So if we can make it back to neutral iRacing, that'll probably be okay. There you go, another one in.
7th position. Good consistency. Keep them coming. Late cars pitting.
Should be up to 7th. I think we need one more spot for iRacing. Yeah, one more spot to get back to the games. Oh.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
Death? Death.
Car right.
So you're not going to bail out?
Hold your line. Car right.
Quite what I had in mind, but we'll take it. You can flash your lights all you like, mate. You were the one that binned it. Now to defend! Defend for all our worth. Oh, I thought this guy was another car to battle with, but he's not. Oh, he almost. Oh.
The next car is Rita.
Ritter's in though. We should be over to P5 then.
P5. That lap time was 119.90.
Let us by. No, fine, don't.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh, Corvette's walloped him. Should be a fairly safe P5 then, hopefully, to the end.
9.9.
8x though is not good, especially around a track like this. I think it's even. Is it possible to pick up a 1x here? Maybe through the roundabout?
Pull away from the guy behind. The gap's now 7.3 seconds.
We should get lapped again as well before the end, so one less lap for us to have to navigate. 5 minutes to go though, here at Long Beach. Certainly has been an up and down affair. And if we hadn't taken the optionals, we could have still been out in about P3.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Here come the LMP2 runners.
Yeah, an open rim look. This isn't ideal around a track like this. I won't lie. Okay, we're going to have 4 more laps though. Scott's now an LMP2 decides to murder.
Blue flag.
Oh. He's just been it by himself.
Push now. The guy behind is catching.
2 in front could come together potentially.
Now
Still
about
close.
11 seconds.
He still should be able to lap us though again. Oh. That leader at ours. Oh, it's the leader in LMP.
The car behind's pitting.
He must have got the meatball flag then. I don't know. Weird. Well, we're going to have to do another lap then. He bottled it by himself about 4 minutes to go. That's rather depressing.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. Another 2 laps, most likely.
You've just done a 118.47.
Is the white flag out? Oh, there we go. White flag's out. We might actually survive a Long Beach race. Can't believe I'm saying it. Steering rack's completely out at this point.
B5.
I'm turning one way, the wheels pointing the other still, which isn't good. Certainly has been an up and down one though. A lot of carnage, a lot of chaos. Maybe some death. Someone been put in a wall?
Just 2 minutes left.
I
2
think-
minutes to go.
Yeah, he's had issues there. I think Uni's killed him. Fortunately, not quite well enough for me to capitalise.
That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
If he was actually sorry, he'd let him back through, but apparently not. Final few corners, though, I'll be honest, I never really thought coming into this I'd survive this one. Thought this is just going to be one of those ones where we get as far as we can before we get really destroyed, but around in the final corners we've kept it somewhat clean. I think you could sell the car as slightly used after this, but round the final corner we are going to survive Long Beach. Somehow we're going to make it to the end of this one, and I will take that rather happily indeed. P5 in the end, not the best result, but we gained some rating. Would have thought we're pretty much neutral on the old SR as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll be back very, very soon with more iRacing.